My name is Harry, and I'm from London.
Meghan Markle here.
Today is July 16, 2023. It is 1:35 a.m. Okay, 2,978 subscribers. New subscribers, welcome. Still stuck in the 300. And my last video so far has 1.1 thousand views. Alright, 69 comments. Analytics. Let's see. Okay, now I start showing this page. I mean, I don't go too much into detail, just for record purposes. And that and this. Alright, so let's go on Twitter. Okay. Yeah, no, terrorist is evil. Whatever they target, they think they are doing God's work according to the Quran. But seeing how UK press is operating billion-dollar hate industry, turning innocent into oppressed, make up narrative reporting, I print a bull eye on that. Murdoch is Hitler. I don't know, those old people has that tendency of leaving this earth in a chaotic way. I don't know. He's just a baggage for God. Baggage for God. I think something project, Lincoln Project had last election they had a how do you call this, a commercial about him. Is like one of the worst things that happened in the United States.
An immigrant came to our shores nearly 50 years ago and brought destruction with him. Destruction wrought by stoking fear of all outsiders, except for himself. His name is Rupert Murdoch.
Okay, the Australian Daily Telegraph, Herald Sun, The Advertiser. Oh, is there a newspaper that called The Advertiser? Courtier Mail, Mercury, pure evil. Murdoch Media had interviewed the Taliban armies and told them that Harry is marking them in his book, Spare. Mean they want the armies to target Harry and his family for them. Baggage for God. So I won't show any sympathy if anyone in Murdoch circles targeted. All I have to say is baggage for God. Baggage for God. Okay, I saw this and I thought I'd share it. That's all. Let's go to the next one. What do I have? Okay, so I saw this. I thought I shared this because these are not being shown anywhere. So it takes each and every little people, okay, the ones who don't have that huge platforms, okay, to show what's really happening on the ground. So since somebody shared this, it for some reason it happened on my timeline. I don't even know who's that. Socialist authors. I'm not even following him, but it happened on my timeline. So I thought I'd share it with you. Okay, I don't know when was that, if it's recent or anything like that. So this was posted yesterday, July 15. Okay, so I don't know when this protesting was going. Okay, an indication of what the BBC, ITV News, Channel 4, Channel 5, Sun, Mail Express, etc., don't show the British people. Okay, so whoever have small platforms, whoever have you know, a small little following, okay, it takes us to show these kind of things. This is what's really happening. Okay, so that's the only reason I'm sharing this. If some of you are in the UK who follows me, you could tell me when this protesting was going on, because last year there was one that went on. I had a video, a short clip of it someone posted, and I did share it with you. So this one is a still image, so I don't know when it took place. Let me see, they're wearing jacket. Okay, could that be during the winter? Right now we're in the summer, so I don't know when it took place. maybe it's probably the same thing that I've already shown, because the people are wearing jackets. Okay, maybe it was raining. Okay, so these are heavy jackets. It's not like raincoat or anything like that. So that could easily be the same. At the last time that I shared is the same thing, but you guys could tell me. It's showing about the NHS. Okay, this was okay, so that's my answer. This was in 2018, very old news and well reported at the time. Okay, so let's see here. This is the thing when I don't read the comments sometimes. Okay, no, it wasn't reported at that time. Okay, let's see here. And there is much more than just this. There's more article here. Okay, the Mirror 1000 March on Down Street for NHS. Okay, so they did report it. Okay, luckily I was looking at the jackets. I was like, no, this is the summer. Okay, so people will not be wearing those heavy jackets. 25,000 were on the trend Pride March last weekend. Don't know if the BBC covered it. Okay, because our ITV News failed to broadcast these major event, protesters go too much greater length to get publicity. Blocking roads, climbing bridges, interrupting concerts, etc. has been proving to work. A bid said they have to go to those lengths to be noticed. Okay, so that's that. Alright, so this seems like it wasn't recently, but there was one that happened during the fall, or not fall, during the winter. I did share it with you. Alright, so is that the one? Let me see.
Talk the Lord.
Okay, so there's a music. It's not the same one. What I'll do, I'll put my version when I play that. There's one with the voiceover. That's the one that I like. This one has the music. I'm gonna mute the audio anyway, so I might as well put the one with the voiceover. Okay, now that the Queen is dead, what she did at this event, giving no one else but Harry and Meghan their very own walk down the aisle so everyone could look and bask in the powerful couple that they are, was the Queen's way of suddenly saying, you are awesome and better than the others. Now, like I said before, probably one or two videos prior to this one, I did say the Queen, whether or not she truly liked Meghan deep inside, I mean, I'm not saying out of the way, hey, I'm crazy for Meghan. No, you know, like Meghan. But I think she did this for the country. Okay? The Queen had kept her words when she was young, when she was in South Africa. I think that's where the speech took place. Instead of me trying to recite her words, I'll put a small clip of it.
I declare before you all that my whole life, whether it be long or short, shall be devoted to your service and to the service of our great imperial family to which we all belong. But I shall not have strength to carry out this resolution alone, unless you join in it with me. But I shall not have strength to carry out this resolution alone, unless you join in it with me, as I now invite you to do. As I now invite you to do.
Yes, it's me. And you guys are angry about it. Oh my God, I make y'all feel that. Well, this will not take long. Well, I just wanted to pop up here and show y'all how I'm doing. I'm doing great. I'm looking great. I'm feeling great, you know. I'm over here very booked and busy while you bitches over here are still looking raggedy and not doing shit. Wow. But anyway, I just want to let y'all know I'm not going anywhere. So talk your shit, you shitholes. You can't defeat a bad bitch. You just cannot do that. I rise above that. Ew. So I just want to say, hey, and that I'm here to stay, and you're going to be mad every day.
I know that your support will be unfailingly given. God help me to make good my vow, and God bless all of you who are willing to share in it.
Have you met the Queen? I have, yes.
A couple of times.
Yeah,
What was
it's
that
true,
like?
a couple of times. It's incredible. I think, you know, to be able to meet her through his lens, not just with his honor and respect for her as the monarch, but the love that he has for her as his grandmother. All of those layers have been so important for me, so that when I met her, I had such a deep understanding and, of course, incredible respect for being able to have that time with her. And we've had a really, she's an incredible woman.
Okay, that. She kept her word. This accepting Meghan into the institution was for the country's sake.
I know that your support will be unfailingly given. God help me to make good my vow, and God bless all of you who are willing to share in it.
But the son threw everything away, along with the other one who's gonna follow the father. Okay, they threw that away. They went the other way around. They don't know, they just have to do it for the country. Okay? So that's what the Queen have been doing. She has done a lot of things for the country. When it comes for the country, she does it. When it comes to her family, she does what she has to do, because she's in that position to do so. Just think about it. You know, as I'm saying some of these things, I'm thinking about the laws that she curved to benefit her and all of that. So some of these I'm thinking of these as well. For the country, she accepted Meghan so the country could move forward, because the country is supposed to be diverse. But what you see going on, the Brexit and all of that, is just pure hate that's going on. To a certain extent, there's other branches as well, but the Queen did accept Meghan for the country's sake, the diversity and all of that. She saw maybe she had to talk with Harry, okay, to see how things could, you know, help the country in a way. I don't know, okay. But the father, Charles and William, failed to understand this. Okay, they don't know how to just put a front and then, you know, just show basic respect. But they threw that away, and then there's Harry and Meghan left. So this probably was one of the last things that the Queen allowed to happen and give them the catwalk kind of thing. Alright, so I'll pause and then play my version of this.
Yes, it's me. And you guys are angry about it. Oh my God, I make y'all feel that. Well, this will not take long. Well, I just wanted to pop up here and show y'all how I'm doing. I'm doing great. I'm looking great. I'm feeling great, you know. I'm over here very booked and busy, while you bitches over here are still looking raggedy and not doing shit. Wow. But anyway, I just want to let y'all know I'm not going anywhere. So talk your shit, you shitholes. You can't defeat a bad bitch. You just cannot do that. I rise above that. Ew. So I just want to say, hey, and that I'm here to stay, and you're going to be mad every day. Success.
So let's read this. Harry's court case got the UK media, criminal journalists, and a chokehold. That's why they've been going so hard to make it seem like it's Meghan's fault. They just create more lies and bats. Same old tactic. Jealous hater, vile bigot, racist cretin, seek help. I mean, if people don't see what was going on, there must be something wrong with them for them to think it's Harry and Meghan's fault. All that Harry and Meghan wanted to do was just do the work and then respect their privacy. That's all. Okay? Meghan came, you know, I'm telling you, the UK had the whole package. You had a hard worker who was willing to work hard. Look at the few seconds she was over there, how much impact she did. Okay? And loving her prince. Okay? That was it. But they failed to respect their boundary. Okay? When she's out there doing the work, she was more than happy. You take as much pictures or whatever. Okay? But they failed to respect their privacy. They keep on crossing the line. Harry, before Meghan, Harry have been telling them that.
chance my arm with a cheeky question. A bit like your mother, you are pursued every minute of every day by lots of people trying to take photographs, videoing, recording what you're saying, pushing. How can you possibly have a private life?
Cheeky question. You're right, that is a cheeky question. But Andrew, to be honest with you, sadly, that line between public and private life is almost non-existent anymore, and we will continue to do our best to ensure that there is the line. You know, we are completely aware that we're in a very privileged position, and I will spend the rest of my life, you know, earning that privilege and trying to bring a spotlight onto things and causes that really matter to me, and I hopefully matter to a lot of other people as well. Everyone has a right to their privacy, and you know, a lot of the members of the public get it, but sadly in some areas there is this sort of incessant need to find out every little bit of detail about what goes on behind the scenes. It's unnecessary. You know, I hope that people get to see me here in this Invictus role, you know, cracking on with the guys and mucking in and having a good time with them. And this is half my official role, but half my private role. This is what I enjoy doing, but the private life has to be private, and I hope people respect that.
So it's not like a surprise to anybody. Harry have been saying that leave his private life alone way before Meghan came into the picture. Way before Meghan came into the picture. But now he didn't do. Harry didn't go to the length that he did before because he didn't have a family to protect. And oh my God, he did say it in South Africa. He said now that he has a family to protect, he's gonna do whatever it takes to protect it.
I will always protect my family, and now I have a family to protect. So everything that she went through and what happened to her is incredibly raw every single day, and that's not me being paranoid. That's just me not wanting a repeat of the past.
Okay. Before he didn't have one, it was just him. So, you know, he keep on saying, you know, respect my privacy. There's that line, do not cross it, do not cross it. He keep on saying it over and over. Every chance that he gets, he said it. He been saying it. But now that he has a little family, the one that he always wanted, his father didn't give him that opportunity to have that loving family. So now he's create one for himself. So he's going to protect it. And then anyone who dared to disrespect that, he's going to take you down. Okay, so he's been saying that. But the Queen did accept Meghan for the country's sake. She could have her little racist mindset or whatever. We've seen videos of them sitting at the table. Charles is laughing and all of that.
It's extremely difficult sometimes to keep a straight face. When the Home Secretary said to me, there's a gorilla coming in. So I said, you know, what an extraordinary remark to make, very unkind about anybody. And so, you know, I stood in the middle of the room and pressed the bell and the doors opened, and there was a gorilla. And I had the most terrible trouble in keeping, you know, he had short body, long arms. And I had the most appalling trouble. Just extremely...
I mean, she bought all of this. I'll tell you, those things just keep on passing on. Whatever Charles, some part of hatred that Charles has, you know, the Queen passed it on to him as well. But the aspect of performing for the people, yeah, Charles went the full-blown evil aspect of it. Okay? And another video, I've also said, when Charles the very first time Charles met Meghan, the very first time, whatever, they had the little conversation they were having, Charles had good, how will I say that, good vibe, good perspective of Meghan, you know. He did like the intellectual aspect of Meghan. Okay, the kind of conversation they were having. I don't know where I was reading where, you know, they had good conversation when they first met. I don't know if it was from, no, it was way before Spare. I even said that when Spare came out. Okay, they took it off. They hit it off. But it could be someone who put nonsense in Charles' head to make him go full-blown evil on the Sussexes. Okay, could it easily been the three in the marriage who put nonsense in his head because, you know, that should not happen. And then we have what we have here. But the very first time Charles met Meghan, I think they hit it off. But someone must have put something in Charles' head, and then for him to go this route. Okay, a lot of them could have happened. If Charles had accepted Meghan, you know, maybe things could have been different for him right now. And then when it's time for William's turn to be the sovereign, I don't know. But anyway, these people operate in hate, so they all are baggage for God. We are where we are now, and Harry and Meghan did what they had to do. They adjust and readjust based on things that they inflicted on them. Okay, never fails. Every time a tweet garnered thousands of views about Meghan, the Rangers come out and effing full force. What a lot of blacking I have to do to get rid of a disgusting pile of trash. I don't give effing what you write about royal family. Kate, stay away from what I tweet about Meghan. What the F? Alright, I'll go into that in a few. Okay, I know the Queen made her equerry escort Harry and Meghan down the aisle. I thought it was such a beautiful thing for her to do for her fifth grandson. Queen Elizabeth II adore Harry and love Meghan. That's true. The haters will never be happy, but that's just tough. Okay, there's the crying face here. It must have felt so validating to him at that time. Just one, gratitude for his military sacrifices and everything he did on behalf of his country. Just simple thank you. Alright, let's see here. And had her curvy John Thompson parked right behind them. Now tell me again, Bad Betty didn't care. Yeah, I've talked about this. There's one video, I might know which one because I think I did put him on the thumbnails. Yes, I did talk about it. And also when the Queen died, when Charles was signing some document, whatever, he was there, and the look on his face, I think he did, I know that's his job, but the death of the Queen, I think, did affect him. The reason I said that, when Charles was signing whatever it was, you know, I think could have been when he has it, the ink issue where he was pushing the ink table or something like that, but it was in a room, a different angle. He was standing by the door. You could see the sadness in his face. Okay, this guy, it's one of those, I think I could see why the Queen probably did trust him. Yes, I raised this issue before in one of my videos. It's not on this channel, it's on PYTE. Okay, before the PYTE was demonetized. Okay, LOL, the derangers can handle the truth. LOL, people pass up easily on what you just said. This was the Queen taking matters into her own hands. She knew her time was coming and she wanted to make a final statement. She, yep, again, for the country's sake. She adored Harry and knew he was his wife. She sure did. They arrived late, thus the special walk down the aisle. What? Arrived late? No, believe what you will. You're all far too brainwashed for me to handle. So tiring. If you care, read through the thread and correct your lies. I know you won't because it doesn't fit your agenda. There's the thumbs up. This was her way of showing her support. Yep, I think so too. This was her way of showing, because they always said the Queen is always lacking symbolic. The color of her things, whatever she's wearing, there's a symbolism and things that she does. This probably was one of those. Okay, this was her way of showing her support for them, and this was her final celebration before the plug was pulled on her. The way the squad be saying the Queen passed. It's not funny, but the term that the squad be using. Okay, this was her way of showing her support for them, and this was her final celebration before the plug was pulled on her forever. The message was very clear to only reasonable people with discerning minds. That is true. My favorite part, when they had to let go their hand and got back immediately. Okay, that was such a beautiful moment. And her outfit, including her hat, just wow. She is stunning. Did they arrive late and have to be escorted? I love to see the Queen's face when they came to their seat to see what she did. Let's see here. There's that. I said I was gonna come to something. I think it was this. So about the derangers she keep on blacking. I will get to blacking because they have stock special media to post that trash. It's trash coming from trash. Okay, I'm going to black them too. Okay, I black too. Okay, so this is about blacking. Alright, let's go to the next tweet. I have a lot of tweets, so let's see how quick I go through them. This one took a little bit longer. Pre-Meghan Markle, it was well known that Charles and William don't like each other. Then they suddenly had to play happy family. Computer system returning to normal. Okay, it will be interesting to see what Billy does with his own money now, though. Okay, now that Meghan is gone and their usual scapegoat is gone as well, they're now fighting with each other. I'm loving this for them. Charles chose the wrong son now. He's gonna suffer the consequences of his own action. Yep. Okay, really? I didn't realize that. Yep. There was even article about how Charles never sees his grandchildren and how he was so disconnected from his sons. They could barely organize his 70th birthday photo shoot. They also said William disliked him the most because he was old enough to see his treatment of his mother. So then why does he said all this nonsense about his mom?
I would like to thank Lord Dyson and his team for the report. It is welcome that the BBC accepts Lord Dyson's findings in full, which are extremely concerning. That BBC employees lied and used fake documents to obtain the interview with my mother, made lurid and false claims about the royal family, which played on her fears and fueled paranoia.
Okay, about the BBC interview, I mean, he could have chosen a different word, but if you look at the difference between how William and Harry, I don't have the part where Harry addressed regarding what BBC did with the interview thing. You could see, people who knows will know. Okay, the different way William and Harry addressed the BBC interview thing. Okay, but William made a full press conference to address the situation. Okay, now Willie is evicted Charlie. How cool he, but Charles is the king. I have tweet regarding that. This I've got to laugh at. The freaking king under the thumb of someone he outranks. That's what I'm saying. I don't know. There's articles that's talking about that. A screenshot, I should say. Let's go to the next tweet. Next tweet. Okay, there it is here. At this rate, greedy WILILEAKS will be booting Charles out of Clarence's house, and if Camilla thinks William will have her around once Charles pops his gun. There's another version of how they kick the can. Okay. And if Camilla thinks William will have her around once Charles pops his clogs, I think she's in for a rude awakening. Okay, William tells his father he will have to pay to stay at his beloved 1.2 million Welsh cottage and move out his belonging, as the prince wants to rent it out for £2.4 thousand a week, leaving King Charles miffed. King miffed at Wills. Wow, I mean, that's a good per week. That's not bad at all. Okay, wow, maybe he should not have started evicting other people, that's for sure. That's me here. Wait until she grabs her not so secret weapon on his ass. I was making reference to this, okay, this, okay. Wait until she grabs her not so secret weapon on his ass, the tabloid. I was making reference in terms of when if Charles ever passed, let's say Charles passed first before Camilla, this is what Camilla will do. So not so secret weapon on his ass, the tabloid. 3 in a marriage, better keep life support somewhere in case sausage finger decided to kick the can. It will be we cannot Bernie until she kicks the can herself. Alright, in other words, she's gonna try to keep Charles alive so she could have that, that position. Okay, if you never seen this movie, I think that was an 80s movie. It's kind of funny. The guy is dead, they keep him so it's so freaky when you think about it. Okay, do you mean Highgrove, that is now owned by William, Duchy of Cornwall? Clarence House, Charles, London resident. It was the Queen's mother. Okay, my co-host Stalin. Okay, that's a commercial. Is this true? There's probably some truth in it. It's becoming clear that entire family is ruthless. It was this way Only thing is now it's all out there because Queen II is gone. There are no more buffer to conceal. Should we be surprised? Look at their history: beheading, murders, life imprisonment in their tower, public flagging, overthrowing, banishment, exile. It never ends. Nothing seems to have changed. Okay, Charles evicted Harry. Now Will's evict Charles. Damn, this family is ruthless. Charles and Camilla deserve every bit of bad karma coming their way. Okay, William evicted Harry and Charles allowed it because he's weak. Okay, King Charles III should have not immediately gave the title Prince and Princess of Wales. He should have waited. It doesn't make a difference. Okay, it's automatic. It's on the books. Okay, the minute that Charles become the sovereign, okay, let's just say the second the Queen pass, okay, the sovereign have already changed. Okay, Charles is already the sovereign. And that's when Lily and Archie have become princess and prince. Okay, so it's not by it's what's in the book pretty much. Okay, King Charles III should have not immediately give the title Prince and Princess of Wales. Okay, I thought they were talking about the Sussexes, Wales, but nah, it's automatic as well. The same way I was saying about the princess and princess. Okay, the minute the Queen passed, it changed hand. It's automatic. Okay, he should have waited, but we are here, ready for anything. We'll be very excited. Let me see what some people say about that. I'll come into this. Let me read this and then go into that and then move to the next tweet. Okay, so these are all connected, so I have to read them in the order. Let's see here. I believe the pre-team thought people might start looking up Kate as being like Diana if she were made Princess of Wales. Kate Middleton is not Diana, is no Diana, never will be. The title should be left without Diana, Princess of Wales. She's irreplaceable. It's automatic. I don't know, I could be wrong, but the Princess of Wales, okay, the Wales title, it stays for the future, right? Whoever is gonna be the next sovereign. And then the minute that the Queen passed, William automatically became the heir to the Wales title. That's his. And then Charles automatically become the sovereign, the king, even with the coronation or no coronation. That's how it works. That's my understanding of that. And then the same thing happened to Lily and Archie. They automatically became Prince and Princess. That's the rule. That's what I think. All right. In terms of, I mean, nobody will ever be like Diana. Okay, no matter what anybody says. Okay, they could try as much as they want. Nobody will ever be Princess Diana. Whoever is the future of Wales, they are who they are. All right. I totally agree. Okay, this is commercial. All right, so let's go to the next tweet. Okay, I thought there were more to this. I wanted to go into it, but whatever. This one, same topic again regarding the eviction here. It's about the King Charles and Prince William's at odds, briefing against each other. This means war. Glad Meghan Harry dodged this mess. That's for sure. Okay, that's that again. I'm not gonna read it. And they use an old photo of Charles to cloud the minds of their dumb followers. Yeah. Okay, KFC3 thought William the best version of himself. Yeah, whatever William is showing, Charles trained William to be who he is now. Can happen to a more deserving pair. The cottage was paid with taxpayers' money, so technically it belongs to the British people. Interesting time ahead. Okay, the taxpayers get nothing but overlooked. That's for sure. When was the last time a taxpayer stayed in any royal residence? If you think you or any taxpayers are truly of importance, you are sadly mistaken. Nothing but plebs who believe royal lies. Okay, so there's that. Meghan and Harry haven't dodged it. The tabloid and British media use her name, image, and likeness more than a college athlete to generate interest and distract from the rest of the royal family and other pressing issues. It's madness. Okay, they have dodged it. They are not in that house. They move out. Of course, the attack continues, but if the If they really want to, they can completely ignore them, but not being on the internet and turning off. There's that, responding to this. And yet, the filthy York have secured their accommodation, freeloaders, Fergie and the daughters, all on taxpayers' dime. I think the other one, what's her name? Beatrice, no? Is it Beatrice? The youngest of the sister. The one who went to visit Harry and Montecito. Okay? I think her husband is working, is it Portugal or something like that? Somewhere, another place. Maybe she has a place when she goes to the UK, but I don't think they're living in the UK though. I don't know about, what's the older sister name? The one who have the same eyes as Angel. I don't know what she does, but Beatrice, the second sister, the youngest, I think the husband is working some other European country. Okay, let's see here. And yet, okay, that's that. Not to mention, they sat down with Piers. That's semi-unforgivable. Yeah, there was a picture that they were coming out at a, what is it? Like they had lunch or something. I don't know. Remember, everybody have to look out for their own selves. Okay, who knows what dirt they have on them, and they don't want dirt to come out. It's Harry who doesn't give a F anymore. They can't hold anything on Harry. So perhaps they had some things on them and they didn't want them to be sued. Okay, I don't know. I'm just throwing this out there. But it's Harry who's taking the step and said, look, I don't give a F. You're bothering my wife and children. So he's doing what he needs to do. Because they've been at him since his mother passed. Okay, sitting here realizing that I just don't give a damn, and that's okay. No one really gives a damn. That's the exact problem. The royal face. Let's see here. Okay, after this I'm moving on. This GIF is so funny. Those squad have all sort of nonsense to share. Okay, Harry will never be in any war fighting over money with his brother or father because he's smart enough to have his own. Big up, Prince Harry. Yeah, that's it. And then they don't like, that's the problem is, even though Harry don't give a shit about what, I mean, Harry knows his position. Okay, he knew he wasn't gonna inherit anything from the firm. Okay, unless his grandma left something for him, his father left, unless. But he knew he had to make his own money. But the thing is that he left them alone. He left them alone, the institution, but the institution keep on poking at him. They want him to be miserable. That's another problem here. This is the thing many of us cannot understand. Just let Harry be. Let him live his own life. Okay, next tweet. Learn from his father on how to kick family out of the homes they refurbish. God gave him 2 sons, the one he doesn't deserve and the one he deserved for all that he has done. Alright, so show Meghan's face here. Right, isn't Will's thing to fight homelessness? Interesting way to go about it. He said, I can also add to it. What did Egg do? Okay, kick out tampon from one of his homes that he bought with the Dulca money. Okay, so they're making reference. The entire tweet is making reference to that same thing. Okay, that William is kicking Charles out. Okay, I'm so glad Harry and Meghan are free and safe quietly at the lovely Duchy of Montecito. Duchy of Montecito. May the working worlds continue working on their demise. Okay, I didn't read the article about this, if there is one. I keep seeing pics, but the part that kills it, is that if it's true and occurs, this man will protest that he is homeless in the midst of the crisis, torn death. It's sunny in Montecito. There's that. Well put. That could be it too. Yeah. Remember, he got some extra bonus from what I've heard about not suing, and I don't know. These people, they don't know their position. Love it. A full coverage page on not a single mention of his father, but instead it is his Phil that preparing his son to become a future king. Is this egg sending tampon a not subtle please kick the bucket soon warning shot? They really deserve one another. The girls are fighting. Okay, I'm just happy that Harry is not financially dependent on his evil brother. That's for sure. Oh my God, can you imagine? Can you just imagine if he was over there, because I think is the was it the title of Cornwall is, I don't know how they disperse their money, you know, but can you imagine that? He will be dangling money on, you know, make heavy. I mean, you know what? Things happen for a reason. Thank God. Thank God they're out of there. Okay, so there's this here. If Piers Morgan had abused an animal, like say a dog or a cat, the way he bullied and abused Prince Harry's wife, Meghan, during and after her pregnancy, advertisers and others will stay very far away from him and his show. He will have been cancelled for animal abuse, period. Shaking my head. Well, it's up to us. It's up to us. I mean, these people never have enough of money. They always want more and more and more. So why do you think those advertisers are showing up in his show? Okay, for little people like you to use their whatever product. So it's up to you. Whatever things is being played on their show, just don't buy it. Okay, that's all. So you could make small step. What was it the other day? Something happened, and I remember what happened, and then I told my husband I'm not gonna buy it, and I explained to him, and then we had a small little argument. I said, fine, you could do it, but I'm not going in there to spend my money. Okay, you could only speak with your money with these people. Once you say you're not gonna spend your money certain places, okay, they'll learn to respect you. Your money is your voice with these people. He should be allowed to write or appear on TV. He is a liar. He lied to the Leveson inquiry about his time at the Daily Mirror and phone hacking. And Harry's court case, former journalists, etc., who were at the Daily Mail have said he knew about everything that happened there. Liar. Okay, I think advertisers are beginning to see that they should have shifted away from him and others of his ilk a long time back. People are starting to vote with their credit card. This, you see, this is what I was saying. Okay, your voice is your money with these people. Okay, people are starting to vote with their credit cards and avoiding those they see supporting or even accepting to be seen alongside them. Time will tell soon. Okay, that's all you have to do. Whatever I don't know, product you see is being shown on their show, guess what? Don't use them. Okay, you don't. This is why I said there's so many ways you could protest. Not everybody wants to be out there like the one of the images that I show you that was saying about the NHS. I don't know when it took place. Okay, there are people who's willing to do that. This is a good way as well to show and force. Yes, it is good, but there's some people who don't like to be around all these people, but they still support them, the protesters. And then you could either, you know, if you have a small platform, help spread their message, or don't spend your money where those people who's inflicting the pain onto the people you're supporting. Don't spend your money there. Okay, you could do many small little things. Okay, yes, Morgan has all the right friends, and remember, they are his as well. He. That's true, and has been quite telling. All right, next tweet. Okay, who leaked the story of Prince Harry and Meghan's request to the Queen to step down from royal duties before it was official? Who is the royal family more? Is it Charles, William, Kate, or Camilla? My bet is on Prince William and or Camilla. It's either one of those. Okay, so there's this. Okay, how I really broke the news of Megxit and gave Harry and Meghan 10 days warning to handle the situation before we publish in The Sun, plus my view on why the Sussexes are becoming professional victims. Thank you. Is it this one? I think that was from the parody account. I don't know. Okay, please amplify my tweet about Dan Wootton. Okay, if the Daily Mail or the News UK has protected Dan Wootton at your expense, get in touch. I'm reporting out this story now, and I absolutely becoming letter from Dan's legal team at Miss Khan de Raya. Okay, I love to be able to compel discovery. Make Right is reporting. I don't know, you know, just use your judgment. I do not trust those UK people. If it's from Byline, if you know those journalists from Byline, maybe that's where my trust will be. But these people, they probably want to know more about you. Okay, use your discretion before you talk to these people. Alright? Just use your discretion, because they probably want to know how many more stories are out there, so they could either do certain things or I don't know. Okay, I do not want to put any bad ideas, but just use your judgment. Based on what I've seen, how those people operate, they all are one. Okay, all are one. They watch for each other's back. Okay, you go and tell your story and they know about your story. Who knows what the next one is gonna do? So just use your judgment. Okay, I hope he doesn't mind people leaking about him now, comma. Definitely the guy that was worried about Archie's skin color, Prince of Pegging. Yep, it's definitely, and Harry has shown and spare. It's not a choice. Okay, the cherry Piers at Kensington Palace. They all are baggage for God. Okay, baggage for God. What was it the other day? I never show it. He's in trouble somewhere at with the government. One of them, is it him? I think it's him. Whatever, but let's move on. Let's move on. Regarding Bojo's phone, WhatsApp thing and all of this. Okay, next tweet. Mark my words, I'm certain Charles will soon beg for Harry's return, offering him everything to unite against William, his sister's wife, Mumbo, and Ford Fiesta, and Wemp Edwina. Okay, who's Edwina? Okay, Wemp wife Edwina. Okay. Alright, let's see. I think I responded to it. Did I tweet it out? Okay, I'll look into this, because I think I respond to that. I couldn't agree more. Harry will get Frogmore back with full ownership and reimbursement for every dollar and every pound he has to spend to protect his wife and kids. If he agrees to return, he'll get Frogmore and much more. Have you seen Harry's home? Who want to leave that place and you can walk to the ocean on foot? Okay, Harry won't necessarily agree to go back to the UK, but I'm sure that Charles will reach out to him and plead for his return. Okay, then he gonna have to give Commonwealth and military titles back to Sussexes, and also break invisible contract with Murdoch and Wathamer, and stick by Harry and his wife and battle against media barons and kick them out of the UK. The thing is that nothing set in stone with these people. Look at how the good relationship Harry had with the Queen. If Charles had kept that going, the same relationship, that whatever, let's say, whatever the Queen has done for Harry and Meghan, okay, Charles kept it, maybe, okay, but these things, whoever the next one is, they could easily change on them. So nothing over there is promising. Okay, look how old Charles is. He's about to kick the can himself. Then again, who knows? These people live forever, it seems like. Look how the age the Queen passed. But the thing is that Harry and Meghan, they already established themselves. They want something concrete, something, you know, to normalize themselves as a family. These people, they could easily change on them. Okay, when you think you're gonna be doing something and then they change on you, backstabbing, I do not. Harry probably will go, but I think Meghan is done. Okay, I think Meghan is done. Over there, it's like games that is being played. Right now, they might need Harry and Meghan to come and help them. And then once, let's say, once that is solved, what else they gonna do? Okay, once they no longer need them. Okay, then Harry and Meghan gonna have to readjust themselves. If they do, guess what? I'm done. I've said that before. If Meghan ever go back over there, I'm done. You're not, my channel will be focusing on other thing. Okay, not the Sussexes. Alright, let me see. I say I'm gonna go on the quote because I think I tweeted mine out. Maybe not. I thought I responded to that. I really did. I thought I responded to that. Where's my comment? Okay, so it's not there. Alright, let's see here. Doesn't matter what Chucky does, that bridge is burned. Yep, there it is. Harry will never endanger his children by bringing them back to that toxic place. That's for sure. Okay, good for Charles, but I doubt Harry will want to bring back a drama to his life. Thank you. Okay, Harry and Meghan are very well in the US. Why go back to a dysfunctional British monarchy? Yep. Okay, I fully expect Charles to go down with the ship he poked holes in, and I love it for him. He's a narcissist. He will never admit to being wrong. As long as that Windsor family and their psychopath mistreated his wife and children, there's no way. Plus, he has job and a freedom he's never known before. That's right. Okay. I also think I fully agree with you. Nah, Harry's not gonna go back. Okay. If he does, maybe only Harry, but nah, for Meghan, nah. Look at this. If he did care, why did he remove his security? Look all this. I don't think the security issue ever resolved. If it has, I haven't come across to see what the final issue is. So why put him through all of that? Why would you want to go back? And then you have that Camilla thing. I know I share that. Because I said, if that woman, that to be in a marriage is there is no way. Because this alone, if Camilla is still there, it's another bad thing. Okay, we'll always leak to the press and all of that. There's no way. Can I have what you've been smoking? Feels like it will be a good laugh. I wish Harry that he return home and that everything comes back to normal. For this, I keep both fingers crossed. Nothing will ever go back to normal. Okay, ever since Harry married and have his own family, nothing is gonna go back to normal. Before, Harry put up with a lot. I think he was like in a hard awakening to see this is what his family capable of doing. Okay, the security thing, he thought because of who he, the way the family that he born into, that was given to give him the security, of a lifetime, even though if he was willing to pay for it. But they remove all of that. They treat him like a nobody completely. Technically, that's how they've been treating him ever since his mom passed. Okay, so there's no way. I don't see Harry returning. Okay, the father of those children told Prince Harry to mind his own business, okay, when it comes to them and the invisible contract. So I'm finding it amusing at Squaddy, who consistently voice concern while their friends rejoice. Babe, with this one, I don't know. Leave it the F alone. Okay, she's making reference. I didn't share that. I may have made reference to it, where the other brother and his little family went the military aircraft who carry the Queen's coffin. They were there. So some people were saying, leave the kids alone, and some squaddies were coming. So that's what she's making reference to. Okay, she's saying here in this tweet that the father of those kids told Harry to mind his own business, leave the kids alone. Okay, so she's saying here, why the squad are fighting, for the kids when the father already told everybody to mind their own business. So, and I try my best not to talk about those kids in general. Okay, let's continue. Some so-called squaddies are here for themselves and for any drama. They don't really have a fave. Some have become royal watchers and commentators. Remember, a couple weeks ago, there were some people who came and were copying the squad's profile. So make sure some of these people are not the bot who's copying the true squaddies, who's copying the squad's profile. Okay, so just be careful. Look at if the account is recent, just think of that. Okay, it's giving savior complex when nobody asks to be saved. Their parents are their guardians and get to make decision on their lives. Okay, also the parents of those kids actively contribute to terrorizing a pregnant and postpartum Meghan just so they and those kids could continue to live their wealthy life. So excuse why I don't care about them being overexposed. The only thing that I said, and I still believe it, because they are Princess Diana's grandkids, I just hope there's a miracle happen that those kids don't turn like the father and something miracle happen. Okay, other than what we've seen happening in the institution, for Diana's sake. That's it. Alright, but I don't care either way, whatever. I'm gonna be honest, I'm just here for the Sussexes, the Spencers who support them, and Doria. Everyone else, may the devil take the hindmost. Okay, may the devil take the hindmost. Me, I just say baggage for God. Okay, sometimes my human spirit come out. I have to say what I have to say, but technically baggage for God. That was a weird post, to be honest. It's truly not hard to maintain our lane, drama free, adultery free, pedo free, pain free, abuse free. In fact, we're just thriving and loving. Don't concern yourself with any of what's happening over there, except when it's time to expose their filth. Okay, after this, that's it. Is that a commercial? No. Okay, I'm always referring to Archwell.com's qualities come and diverse character, and no registration is required. It is an organic movement, kind encouragement to raise Invictus awareness should work. I don't get to see a lot of those posts because of weird algorithm. All right, so that's that. Well, I have another channel that I highlight as many charities that the Sussexes have been participating, so go subscribe. Alright, so now we are more into recent. This was yesterday that happened, the pictures. Okay, when voter stalker Karens are desperate to claim Meghan Markle is breaking protocol, when voters are all currently trying to rewrite history that they never did that to her. She left their country 3 years ago. Oh my God, time flies. Yeah, 3 years ago. But are researching dog walking laws 5,000 miles away in another country. Exclusive, Meghan Markle picks up fresh flowers and sample some honey at the Montecito Farmers Market without Harry and brings along beloved pet Beagle instead of despite no dog policy. What? How the hell do they know there's no dog policy over there? I mean, the thing is that over there, those people love their animals. So there's no way they will say no dog policy here. What the hell? Okay, and she left the dog outside the market with security while she went in. Okay, I don't know. I'm just reading this. Goes to show how people love stirring the pot. So happy to see her just living the good life, not worrying about what people are thinking or saying. Okay, woman walks dog and buys flowers. Photos of her sell in media a continent away. Comment on her husband not accompanying her and quote market's rule. They actually researched that to facilitate something negative to say about this very normal everyday activity. That's it. Okay, and honestly, if any customer is just walking by and wanting to purchase flowers, but they had a dog, I'm sure they still take the business. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah. Okay, most farmers market I've ever been to in large and small cities allow leash dogs. I don't know where these people come from. Over my areas, you walk in, it's usually those farmers market. I don't know how it is in California, but over my neighborhood, they have a different time for different spot where they could open, right? So if you happen, usually it's where, let's say some park area, park where children play, that's what I mean by that, and they will close off some street for certain time for those farmers market and all of that. So it's where regular people usually walk by, so there's no way they will say no dogs allowed. So I don't know how it is in the UK. Right, that's that. Okay, woman walks dog and buy flowers, photo of her and sell the, okay, I read that. Okay, and honestly, if any customer is just walking by and wanted to purchase flower but they had a dog, I'm sure they'll still take the business. Most farmers market I've ever been to and Lord said, why, I read all of this already, allow leash dogs, which it looks like she had a leather leash on her arm. So yeah, breaking news, the Duchess left her home without her husband and smell flowers with her dog. Whoopee twirls fingers in air. She's not with the dog in any of the photos at the actual stalls. The video shows, oh, there's a video too, so I didn't come across the video. The video shows her walking with him outside. A security guard was probably asked to stay with him outside the market while she shopped. I could understand going into a market. Maybe some places don't allow people to walk in, like a house, a building with the dog, maybe, but farmers market usually outside, good weathers, and then well, sometimes it's raining too, but they have those awnings and all of that. The picture showed that Meghan didn't go into the farmers market but was walking along the side. There are no pictures of her inside with row and row of booths. We also see her walking away on the sidewalk. Meghan can drive a golf cart through there for all I care. The fact that she is glowing and happily doing mundane tasks like every other American makes me happy. Watching the haters buy out all the stuff she's wearing and complaining and seething about her makes me happier. Alright, let's go to the next tweet, and I think it's making reference to it as well, to that same photo, farmers market. Next one. Okay, Last time Meghan Markle said anything about the royal family or the British media was via their Netflix documentary. In fact, you can say she didn't talk about the royals in 2022 if you don't count the Netflix documentary. In 2023, she didn't say anything about them. They are bothering and stalking her. Okay, what is this? They blurry that's Meghan here. The same photos, I think. Remember the other one who invading her privacy. That's right. The other one who invading her privacy, stalking her and bothering her daily with made up stories every day, new lies to feed the haters. Now, in one tweet I was reading where they're saying that Harry and Meghan needs to apologize. I'm like, for what? They need to tell us, well, not us, but they need to tell Harry and Meghan what Harry and Meghan did wrong. Because they want apology, because they stood up for themselves. They weren't a punching bag. My goodness. And this, there is no insider, no archwell worker that speaks or spoke to them, all made up to make their money, to make their lies believable. Okay, hating Meghan Markle is a billion-dollar industry. It will never stop. Too many people make a living off of it. But not me. Look at YouTube. Tell me otherwise. Okay, it's still stuck on 300 something. I wonder why. They're gonna decide, okay, this month we wanna give PYTE or IPU Team Sussex this amount instead of the actual. I don't care what the actual money is, as long as it's what I produce based on my videos. Here's a thread for that fandom who took the pic of our Sussex. Okay, what is that? Okay, so let's see here. I'm going into that. There's a thread. Okay, so let's go into that. This is new. I didn't know I was gonna stumble upon this. Okay, there is a reason why I stopped posting paparazzi picture of Meghan. Look at the profile of the latest one, Jill Ishkanian. Okay, so Ishkanian was raided by the FBI for phone hacking. Okay, this is news to me. Jill Ishkanian is a freelance journalist and a photographer living in Los Angeles with her longtime boyfriend, Vincent Riolo. She grew up in Montecito, California, in a Christian home, the daughter of a mining and tunneling safety engineer and a history professor. After getting BA with honors from the University of California in Santa Barbara, Jill worked as a sales rep for a food company on her own wholesale sandwich distribution company before embarking on her true passion, celebrity journalism. Shortly after being hired at Star Magazine, she broke several stories that garnered national attention and was promoted to senior reporter. After 4 years at US Weekly Magazine as West Coast News editor, she left to become a partner in Sunset Photo and News and It's Online. Okay, counterpart celebrity Babylon website. She gained worldwide notoriety in 2006 when the FBI, at the bequest of US Weekly, raided her home and office for alleged computer hacking. Post-raid, Jill went on to become a self-taught paparazzi photographer, taking some of the most controversial images in recent history. Jill has appeared on Fox News Channel, The O'Reilly Factor, CNN, Reliable Sources, Numerous E, True Hollywood Story, episode Celebrity Justice, America Beautiful, Movie, and more. Okay. Okay, the bitch has been stalking Montecito's celebrities for a while now. According to her profile, Harvey was forced to move out of Santa Barbara because he started stalking celebrity, and the powerhouse waged a get out of here war on him. Jill should be a small fish. If anyone knows the appropriate authorities to report to the celeb move to Santa Barbara for a reason. She posted several pictures of Alyssa Milano font great all over the Daily Mail, which she writes takes pictures for. I will find her place and post her address right back. My kind of a person, iPhone I. Okay, so this person, okay, become a paparazzi. Okay, so I see what's going on here. She moved to Montecito, taking pictures of celebrities around there, post them online, and then the neighborhood of Montecito, I guess, sort of get together and have her out or something like that. This is the sense that I'm getting. But anyway, so let's move on. Okay, I just think that gushing over these photos is akin condoning and participating in their harassment abuse. It feels wrong. They will never listen. Thank you for this. And the other thing is that if you know the chase, this This is another thing that we will not support if they're chasing them for that. But walking, we've seen pictures of a lot of celebrities in New York, on the sidewalk with their kids. Let's say, what is it? So the Cruise, the one who married Tom Cruise. What's her name again? I forgot her name. With her daughter in New York. You know, they don't chase them. Okay, they see them and then they decide to take a picture, whatever. But chasing people for photos like they did with Harry and Meghan, this is unacceptable. And Harry and Meghan did the right thing too. Oh, so luckily I scrolled down. So that, minding her business. So that's the video. Okay. Luckily I scrolled down because I wasn't gonna, I was gonna stop. Only 5 seconds. The Daily Mail. My goodness. Now, that's something else. Well, maybe it's just someone and then decided to sell it. I don't know. Meghan Markle out and about in style with Beagle, the People's Princess, Duchess of Sussex. Minding her own business. There's the dog. Alright. Let's see here. People are deleting pictures with Dan Wootton on social media. I wonder why his friends and colleagues are so quick to delete. Do they expect the floodgates to open? Two stories shows how evil Dan Wootton is, and no UK outlet puts him on their front page. Alright, so let's go into this. Okay, every time I see things like this and published, I remember her talking about Toronto when she called the police and asked if having 6 grown men, following her wasn't enough for them to do something because she didn't feel safe. They said, well, you're famous stalkers. I don't want to make excuse, but whatever. Okay, living her life, chilling and taking time to smell the flowers. Love this woman. Okay, I will post this video on photos and her and her kids. This is stalking. Should have been a crime. Stalking her, them whenever they go. Okay, so that's it. Okay, I'm done. Let's go. Now, I'm almost done. I have 4 more, but these are animals. I'm done with the Sussexes and everything. These are the funny ones. Listen. Okay, before you see what's going on. Okay, can't stop laughing. Just listen as you watch the video. Okay, this is like a motor scooter. They don't make that sound. Okay, listen. It's making a motorcycle sound. That's all. Okay, I find it funny. All right, so I'm not even gonna go in the comment because I have more things to share with you. All right, next one. Lately I've been finding all sort of funny things on my timeline. There's this here. I want to pause. Oops. Okay. All right, pure happiness. Okay, there's this. There's the horse. There's the woman and the bike on the bike, and there's those puppies. I think it's like 4 or 3 puppies. Where are they? Okay, so let's watch. It's 1 minute and 13 seconds. There's no sound, by the way. Okay, 4 puppies. There they are. Wow, look at how the horse is galloping. Same pace, all of them. Maybe she's a trainer. Oh, she's calling them one by one. They're all standing over there. There's the horse coming to her. Yeah, she's training them. My goodness. And there's the puppies. And look at the other 2 sitting, waiting. She's calling them one by one. She's training them. Oh my God. I didn't realize that the first time I saw it. And the other 2. They come and command. They're all happy. Looking at them wagging their tail. The horse, everybody's listening. Okay, so look at the horse coming next to her. Yeah, they're very happy. It's almost done. Is it playing again? Yeah, it's almost done. Yeah, it's done. Okay. Oh, this is nice. What is that? Okay, there's some music. Oh, so peaceful. Alright, so that's it. Let's go to the next one. It's LOL as well. I say cow. Okay, there's this here. Oh, is there No, there's no sound. Look at this. Phew. He jumped the thing and they got scared and this one went to look. Where did you go? Where did you go? And now they're coming to look. What happened? What is it? What do you call the small calf? Running and flop, jump the wall. I don't know. I'm laughing at this, okay? Yes, you could make fun of me for sharing this. This is my last one, and then we do a prayer. So was this fish and Finding Nemo? Okay, I retweeted it and I saved my retweet. You see this image of, I don't know, what do you call her on Finding Nemo? Look at that fish here. Okay, bro, what the F is that creature? Did they remove it? Oh, phew. Okay, look at this. There's the fish at the bottom. You see it? Freaking face. Look at this. Look at this. What the hell is this? It looks like in the Finding Nemo. 14 seconds is almost done. My God, there's no sound. What? Alright, so that's what it was. That's it. Let's do a prayer. I'm thinking prosperity. Prayer. Prosperity. And I don't know. Savior. The word Savior is coming to me. Okay, let's see what comes up. Okay, Lord bless me with prosperity, guide me in wise financial decision, open doors of opportunity for me, provide for my needs and needs of my family. That's pretty good. Let's pick an image. This is too small. Image, whatever's there. Okay. We thank the Lord for all of our successes and innovations, and may He be with you as you seek to add value to the world. Huh, very interesting. Alright, so that's it. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal link and a Cash App link in the description. You could donate. Those who have donated, thank you. New subscriber, welcome. And my Patreon is open. Today, the first video should be public. It's a short one, intro, welcoming you. And it doesn't matter which tier you choose. Whatever I share on any of the tier, you will see it. I said in other videos, maybe if I share some very deep personal things, will be for the upper one. But I doubt it. I'll be sharing anything crazy for that. Alright? So whatever you could contribute, I appreciate it. Okay? So I will not have any membership on YouTube for any of my channels. Whatever, I'm just gonna let the videos play because the numbers, I do not trust the numbers. Okay, so if you don't wanna be part of Patreon, that's fine, or you want to donate through PayPal, Cash App, that's fine. This will help support my channel. But if you wanna be a member and you wanna do that, it's to Patreon. Okay, I'm not gonna do any membership to YouTube. All right, so that's it. Thank you to those who have supported me, who have contributed the little that you can. It does help. All right, thank you for your support. That's it.
It is a great privilege to be with all of you today.
know, we ask for forgiveness, and please come back.
As you saw me find the love and happiness that I'd hoped for all my life. You are all in this together, and if I may speak personally, we are all in this together, because asking for help was one of the best decisions that I ever made. You will be continually amazed how life changes for the better.